Hi everyone! Welcome back to another M19 quick draft here in Magic the Gathering Arena. We'll be using our gold today to enter. We have almost enough gems to do a gem draft. We'll probably earn them in our gold draft today. So let's hop in. Now, I watched a video today that said, by Noxious, that said force red-white, and if you can't force red-white, force white-black. Basically, along those lines. Those are the best archetypes in M19. Well, let's look and see what we opened up. I've never been a fan of forcing anything. We got a Pelakka Wurm here. 7 mana, 7/7 trample, gains 7 life and draws a card. I mean, I think that card is fantastic. I'll be taking it. Just a big green bomb. If we were forcing red-white, I'd probably take this, take Vengeance, or Pyromancer. Definitely the take Vengeance, I think. Well, maybe the Pyromancer. His red-white deck was pretty aggressive. There's also an active trees in here, and a Satyr Enchanter, which is very nice, but I'll be taking that Pelakka Wurm. Just a nice 7 mana, 7/7 trample bomb. Pack 2, I'm happy to see Hieromancer's Cage. There's also an Electrify here, which is something to consider, but I think Hieromancer's Cage is just better because it completely deals with something instead of just dealing 4 damage to something. I'll be taking that. Alright, pack 3. There's an Angel of the Dawn. A Daggerback Basilisk. Not a whole lot else here that is flying out at me, though. I think Angel of the Dawn is a fantastic pick. Just a big flyer that buffs our whole board. Well, there's a Heroic Reinforcements and a Star-Crowned Stag. Also has Titanic Growth. Now, just because we took Pelakka Wurm doesn't mean we need to play Pelakka Wurm. I think Heroic Reinforcements is a fantastic card. Between it and Star-Crowned Stag, I'm a bit at a loss. Tough pick for sure. I think I'll take the Star-Crowned Stag just to be safe. Next pick is going to be a bit harder. We see a Nightmare's Thirst, and an Oaken Form, and an Omen Speaker, and a Woodland Stream. Nightmare's Thirst could be good in that white-black deck. Oaken Form could be good in the green-white Enchantments Matter deck, which I think we're closer to right now. I'm going to take the Oaken Form. And I get to follow that up with a Blanchwood Armor, or a Druid of the Cowl, or an Elvish Rejuvenator, or a Mighty Leap. But I think Blanchwood Armor is the better of the ones. I'd really like to pick up some Druid of Horns and Satyr Enchanters here to go along with this. Leonin Vanguard's nice. I've grown to respect that card a little more as time has gone on. I think it's a bit late to go red-white. But as it stands, the other cards here kind of suck. I think we'll take that Pyromancer just in case. If we open a red-white bomb, we'll probably switch to away from green, because this doesn't really cement us in green. But we'll take the Pyromancer here. We'll see. Oh, there's the Satyr Enchanter, so I think that cements us green-white. Not something I'm unhappy about. Take the Oresco Swiftclaw. And another Oaken Form, sure. Getting kind of a lot of enchantments here, and we'll need some more creatures to go along with that. We'll take this Meandering River in case we find something blue we want to splash. The Knight of the Tusk here. We're getting kind of heavy on the top end. And into pack 3. I'm always like, there's a bit of me that is super happy when I see open a pack and there's a rare in our color, and then I'm just disappointed when it turns out to be something like Sun Cleanser. Bleh. There's not a lot here. I think I'll take the Bristling Boar. So it's a pretty good card, especially with Enchantments Matter. Ooh, someone passed a Genie of Wishes. Too bad it's double blue. The Druid of Horns versus Luminous Bonds is tough. But with the amount of enchantments we have, Druid of Horns is just necessary for the deck. It's a Knight's Pledge, a Greenwood Sentinel, a Rabid Bite, and a Titanic Growth. I'm going to take the Rabid Bite here. I just love the removal. Another card that I've really grown to respect. And the Druid of the Cowl here is fine. It's a little bit of ramp for our triple green Pelakka Wurm. And 2 mana 1/3 isn't the worst. We need 2 drops anyway. Well, there's a Dreadmaw here we're going to grab. Nice big old boy. Cavalry Drill Master's a fine pickup. Thornhide Wolves or Giant Spider. Our deck really doesn't have ways of dealing with flying creatures, so I'm happy to see the Giant Spider, I think. Here's between Loxodon, Linebreaker, and Elvish Rejuvenator. We have kind of a heavy curve, so I think Elvish Rejuvenator is the safe pick. And we can suit it up with enchantments if we need the bigger guys. I'll take that second Knight of the Tusk, but I don't think I'll play it. I'm happy to see Titanic Growth. How many enchantments do we have so far? We've got 1, 3. There's another Oaken form here. But I think I'm going to take the Titanic Growth. I love that trick, and combined with Rabid Bite, just makes it phenomenal. Nothing here stands out at me at all, so we'll just hate that. And we'll hate a Plummet. And Naturalize. And this is all chaff. Going into our last pick. Demanding Dragon, which sadly does not fit in our deck. There's a Luminous Spawns here, which I'm happy to see. We'll pass up a Giant Spider for it. Could use some more 2-drops, so Lean and Vanguard is probably fine. Over Knight's Pledge, yeah, it's probably fine. Shieldmare, Starcrowned Stag, and Colossal Dreadmaw. I really like Shieldmare. I don't think we're super aggressive. Starcrowned Stag is such a good card, though. How many 3-drops do I have? So let's look at our curve. We've got 2 1s, 3 2s. We could use some more 2-drops. I don't think you should take Shieldmare over Starcrowned Stag. I think Starcrowned Stag is just that good. Well, speaking of 2-drops, there's a Daybreak Chaplain, but that's not very good. It's also another Titanic Growth that I think I'd just rather have. Oh, and a Satyr Enchanter. Yeah, Satyr Enchanter number 2, yeah. Now we really want to prioritize enchantments. Got a Colossal Majesty here, and I think we have a lot of targets for it. Don't think it's the worst thing to take. But over Greenwood Sentinel? Greenwood Sentinel's such a good body to put enchantments on, and it's a 2-drop we kind of need. There's an enchantment. Another Greenwood Sentinel, nice. And a Giant Spider. So the tough part of this deck is going to be choosing which cards to cut. And I imagine the rest of these cards are going to be chaff, yep. Alright, let's take a look at our deck here. Take those lands out of there. 32 cards. That's going to be a lot of cuts. 9 or 10 cuts need to be made here. Knight of the Tusk is getting cut. Let's think about this. We got some pretty premium 2-drops, so I don't think Oreska Swiftclaw is good enough. Got a lot of 3-drop enchantments. And our 4 curve is higher than our... You know, with all these 2-drops, I don't know if we really need the Lean and Vanguards. I really don't think we need them. Angel of the Dawn, is that something we're really going to be worried about? I think we're swinging wide, not in the air. Yeah, I think we're swinging more wide than in the air. Maybe we should have kept the lean-ins then. Shouldn't have mana problems. I mean, Pelakka Wurm and Colossal Dreadmaw are the only double costers, right? Yeah. 25 cards. A few more cuts need to be made. I mean, we might be wide with 2 Starcrown Stags, 2 Leonin Vanguards, the Angel. This is tough. This Knight's Pledge, just a weak aura that we don't need. Maybe we don't need 2 of them, and maybe we play 23 cards. No, this is what we're doing here. I think Satyr Enchanter deserves to be the picturesque card on the deck box. Alright, well, there's a Selesnya Enchantments Matter deck. Let's give it a shot, see what it does.